him as well. In terms of pistols, we have got a P250 for Apex. Got a bomb on his back as well, a couple of smokes available. Does suggest a B-sided play, but with 2 smokes, you really can't go anywhere. See what happens in the first couple of interactions. Rez recovering, Lekrozy push down towards second middle. Has vision and the first kill. Beautiful stuff, trying to get away with this one now.
Oh, he's just standing his ground and RPK.
What?
Glocks. Oh, I think that might have been him as well. Another dink from the Glock. Misuta charging up as well. He wants to finish what was started. And Rez cowering now in mini pit. He is getting the rotation in with Nork with his kit, but they're already accelerating and is spotted and found. Converted nicely. It was RPK that landed that dink. So 3 headshots as he charged up middle.
Well, there it is. It's going to be a 4 versus 2 now. Plopsky and Nork certainly capable of winning this round, but it doesn't look good for them. They've got a diffuse kit, a smoke, but need to find a couple of kills first so you can get close to that bomb. I don't think it's going to happen. Look at the setup. They've got 3 on the side, 1 in the pit. Looks a little bit too strong.
Towards pit will be safe. The rest choosing apps as a safe exit. And so everybody gets away scar-free.
Now, this round coming up, smoke that drops buys you roughly, let's say 20 seconds time for everybody at home. Roughly 20 seconds of time. And when you have the upgraded weapons and you're on the winning side here, you don't want to be running through into the defenders with Deagles behind it. So here, just expect a slow round ahead of you.
Well, time will tell. Plopsky wants to swing out towards the potential barrel positioner. It doesn't even have to. They walk into his crosshead. It's Apex again. Likes going down first, and they've received a grenade towards the... Is that in towards the apartment's position? It is. So they just took a pretty much max damage grenade to 2 players. They've lost Apex, their in-game leader, and they're going to have to make their way out for an apartment's burst here. But Rez, very good with the Deagle. He's about to be set up.
Yeah, this is a perfect headshot for him. Can't miss. And now Lekro's hitting his. It's clean. It's almost perfect. Only RPK left. This could be a 4-5 members still standing second round.
Do you see how the team kind of fundamentally breaks down at that point? Your in-game leader goes down. I had to commit at that point. You can see, like, sure, they lost the first pick. They could go back and even get banana control at that stage. Sure. I don't know why they felt like this was the only play. Like, no flashes, no smokes down, even towards library. They had like 15 different angles to deal with there, from graveyard, bomb site, library, pits, balcony. No smokes down, no flashes used, nothing.
Of their actions there, Vitality conceded that round, but also didn't lose a single man for NiP. Straight through the Molotov, they greet them with a smile and a double. They forced into this one as well. Vitality, through all of what little they could scrape together. It's just been met by a double kill to start things off, and now over the corpse of their comrades, they step. And look at the setup from NiP. They got 4 on this A site. There is nothing these guys can do, and clean as you like, 2-1.
NiP, ants in his pants today, Chad. He constantly wants to be charging those first positions. He's quote-unquote the entry fragger of the team, of course, but on Nuke, on game leader and a role player as well, trying to do multiple things at once, not used to it, perhaps, I'm not sure.
Well, Apex, like watching Apex play, it starts to be a bit of a problem. Now, those wild cards, everybody has one. Some are just more consistent than others, and right now, Apex, well, he's hemorrhaging in the opening kill department.
Early days.
So, Twist to defend the arch push. As usual, Vitality's keeping 5 players together. It's worked out for them. For their first kill as well here, you can see how overwhelming it can be if you get a bit of map control. Pushing together, and there's so many bodies being sent towards CT spawn here. Nork trying to get out. It looks like they're absolutely fine. There could be another kill, but not going to come through. So, considering that as eco wasn't too bad for Vitality, made things... You don't see that too often.
True, especially considering just how much extra money they got in the bank. This, to some extent, a bonus. Shock's yet to draw blood on Inferno. Barrage of utilities going to get things a little hot and heavy for Apex. He's been forced straight into another nade. Oh, and NiP complete the set.
There it is.
That is the perfect utility in Banana.
Bear in mind, Chad can maybe back this up as well. When your in-game leader goes down first, like, it's traditional that he'll just shut his mouth once he...
Advantage, but you can see right here, if all 4 players execute on the site...
Well, Plopsky's still got a smoke, right? So he'll be dropping that as soon as he feels any threat. Down it goes, so he can at least call for a rotation, but they might not respect the smoke. I don't think they are. In they go. Very loose approach here from Vitality, but one's working out again, but there's North through the smoke. 5 versus 3 now. Damage inflicted towards RPK as well. As the bomb gets planted, Plopsky doesn't need to force the issue here. Can wait for his teammates to arrive. Flashbang's going to arrive from Banana as well. Look at Twist's position. He's got 2 flashes in the logs right now. He can double pump the flashes over before his team commits towards the site. We'll see if that's going to be the case. Plopsky going to meet 2 here. Down he goes. Flashes should be delivered momentarily, and they'll go for the retake.
There we go. Flash goes. And they're all pretty safe, actually. Zywoo, however, loses his duel on Emo. Shox is gone, and so is the round. 4 for NiP. And I can't help but feel, could we bring up how many players are alive, like have been alive at the end of rounds? Is that something we have visible?
Yeah, I can.
Upgraded their Galils to AK-47s.
Oh, even better.
And the Orb Alpha Twist. We'll see what he can do. Here's CT.
But the two youngsters, the two players who are going to be the cornerstone of this team moving forward, I don't think we've seen them at 100% yet. And they're being forced, well, not forced, but they're being taught how to play fundamental CS by Threat, one of the greatest to ever do it. So if this is the baseline for this team, great start.
Yeah, I totally agree. Plopsy will be tested here, though, but he knows he's got the smoke down, but a flashbang!
Oh,
he
gets
does
one.
at least get one. Now, will they assume the bomb site's open again? Just make their way through. Apparently, the bomb's on the other side of the map here, and it will be Apex to pull one back, but he has got the bomb alone. Does he just jump out, hope for the best? He does. Makes his way down towards the pit. Minimal damage taken, but received from Rez down to 27. He's going to be throwing an incendiary, and Apex's objective here, just get that bomb planted. And he will do.
He got clipped as he crossed. Now the flames arrive, and he does go down, but he does get the bomb. So an unarmored Zywoo is a clutch. Not necessarily the easiest of tasks, if not even one he was remotely going for, because the defuse is coming in as it would have had he not lost his life. But all the same, no rifle for Zywoo. But a whole lot of cash
In that scenario to get anything at all, and considering he was on his own, you go down there.
Oh, that's not one player. No one really causing any damage towards NiP at all at this stage. We'll see what happens as we get into another mid-round. They've got basic control of middle. They're going to have to smoke it off, though, and there it is. From Apex towards Library. Goes down successfully. They've Molotov out trashing. You can see a lot more theory coming to the game now. More set pieces on the smokes and flashbangs, and they're actually giving them some space to work with. Taking down Nork. It's looking very good now for Vitality.
Where's the bomb, though? It's loose in middle without a player babysitting it.
Okay.
That's an interesting state of affairs. The frags are coming in.
Oh, they can find the bomb here, by the way. Okay, that's Molotov might save the day. Shoxy knows he needs to go get that bomb. No. Oh, God, does he know?
It's right in the middle of
Luckily,
nowhere.
they don't.
Thank goodness. Yeah.
Comical round ever. But it does all balance out. They're fine. They're going to win it.
Phew-wee. I mean, goodness, if Vitality were to lose a round like that because of a decision like that, a mistake like that, to be more specific, this was me thinking about some maths. He had the numbers up, and it went 0, 1, 2, 3. And then I think we had 4 and 1. Then a 2, then a 3, then a 4.
Oh, wow. So...
Is this Sesame Street and you're like...
Count Dracula?
Count? So like, what,
numbers.
That went over my 2-year-old head, believe it or not.
The Easter eggs are in there for the adults, so it's all right.
Into the action with what seems to be a bit of a mid-round call from NiP. Plopsky's holding the utility. Nork jiggling for the initial smoke grenade. Oh no, they just go again.
Scrappy.
It's just one pop flash and then they charge. That was a team flash. That was a team flash. There's no assist on that triple kill from Plopsky. The French have flashed themselves and walked in.
Hey, bro, you want 3 kills? Take this.
Oh no.
Well, there's still a chance they can win it, but maybe not so much anymore. Rez will take down Zywoo with a well-placed grenade. The utility usage has been impeccable so far. We'll see Shoxy, though, known for his clutches maybe a couple of years ago. This one doesn't seem possible, but it all starts here. Gets a shadow. First bit of information. Good shot. There's actually a good shot. That flashbang could do enough here. I think he might do this.
Looking good. Shoxy with 29 health. He's got a 1v2, but the bomb's half gone. Rez could go next and instead stands his ground. Twisted a fuse 6-2.
I was believing that.
Yeah, you got me believing.
I was ready for that. Flashbang with the AWP as well. He takes
Flash orb.
So basically, that's a range indicator. So with those on, like for the bomb, that will show you the range of the bomb. For this, with the grenades, will show the range of the...
That's what that giant big white plume is.
And I put that on so it's easier for people to see, because otherwise it is quite difficult.
Look at Apex go. He's trying to avoid all the nades, and for the first, never mind. There was another one.
Big grenade now.
Yeah, in fact, 2 of them are half health. I thought they'd avoided most of the hard work, but there was another one to come. And NiP's utility has shaken them to their core.
They have to flash over and just going to push down Banana because they've really lost control of the map at this point.
And they call it clear. RPK gets the kill. It's working out so well for Vitality. There's only one man still on A, Lekro.
Not the flashiest play, but the fact he gets a smoke down there, it's going to slow them down. Allow some rotations to come through. Enough to play on the bomb site. Sure, they're a man down, but they've done damage, remember. 30 seconds remaining. Lekro can still save the day.
And he already has onto the first. Masuta's on the site for flash. Lekro's dancing around, and he's done it all. Not all. 3 HP is all that needs to be converted. Shox will recover the bomb. Will even make it to the site. The bullet through the smoke could have caught him. He delayed himself enough to at least get that bomb plant down. So 800 bucks a piece at the minimum. Maybe a 1v2. He's got to avoid all damage. The nade does good damage.
Wow.
And they're coming in a pair. A spray, not quite. Can't even pull the trigger before Twist adjusts.
I like that from NiP. Very well done. Like I said, that one smoke towards quad was enough to set Lekr up there. Flashbangs from his teammates as well. He gets himself a couple of frags. ZywOo 4 and 7. Masuta 2 and 7. Apex probably around that as well. You can see there's only one player's really stepped up. That's RPK of 5 kills. 2 rounds found. Early days, I suppose.
ZywOo trying to take matters into his own hands with some aggressive AWPing.
That is the ZywOo. You rush banana
that's
with
the
the
move,
AWP.
yeah.
That's it. That's the one. Normally gets an ace off it, but this time not so much. He gets the first kill, but answered back by Nork. The chaos ensues once again. Spots Apex, and Apex will be smoked off.
Well, I wanted to see, as we look back at this, NiP, their adjustments have been reaping rewards as they're 7-2 up. Flashes onto the B-bomb site once again. Apex just wanting to keep them honest, to allow this little avenue of aggression. Shox, he snuck up mid. He's got a kill or two to his name here.
Yeah, the Shoxy shark starts to swim towards its prey. Wiggling his pointy tail. Should be 2. He's been checked. And he's been spotted. He's fired off a warning shot. Smoke towards construction. That will have to be presence alone. No! Knife out for Lekr. They're going to turn tail. They know the A site is wide open and Shoxy's going to be the first on the scene. There is nobody home. He's even got his knife out. He knows.
Yeah, I don't even know what you do here if you're NiP. You certainly got time to get to the bomb site. The bomb down here, they've got so much money, they might as well go for it, but at the same time, they're not going to win it. So.
I mean, there's always a chance, right? We saw them win several rounds like that, where they just sat there and did nothing for 20 seconds.
And you see Astralis do it too. You know, Astralis have gotten to the point in their game where they will play the percent have worked on, and there's no doubt about that. But 7-3, the CT side from NiP, all of that hard work certainly paying off, as they are.
Shox now in the boiler room. It looks great for his first kill, but not as fast as he used to be. Doesn't connect the head there of Rez. Does some bit of damage, but in terms of the setup here, the bomb's down in T-spawn. Keep track of that. Vitality don't. We'll see them now boosted up towards the half wall. Apex. Oh god, the grenade's pretty brutal here. He'll have to dismount. And does he just want to make a contact play? The smoke will go down a legion away, making sure no one can get anything from this. Flashbangs to be delivered by Plopsky, though. Is it enough? Flashbang is decent, but I don't think the incendiary will do a whole lot of damage. But Masuta feeling the burn somewhat. Big kill from Plopsky here. Monumental as he finds the bomb. And it's a 5-on-2. ZywOo and Shox left with 20 seconds.
He did that all. His flashbang was the way to the first. RPK was trying to clear the site, but the round is far from over. ZywOo, a 2 versus 5. Him and Shoxy, and I have a feeling that both of them are going to be finding some frags. 2v3 now. ZywOo hunting for another, but Nork very quick on the trigger.
They can smoke the bomb here, and it's defused. They know he's got an AWP remaining. Out they can smoke banana as well. That would be pretty idyllic. Oh, he's going to hit this one. Not quite. Twist will get him. There was a hype moment there. If he gets a no-scope there, takes down the diffuser, that could have been sick.
Twist was 360ing out of the smoke.
Yeah. But there it is. NiP, they are looking very regimented towards the coffin position. Instead of bouncing off the right, actually using the roof of the banana area itself, and it actually lands right in front of them. You can see how powerful that was. 3 kills coming in. As you mentioned, they weren't flashing each other there. That was all down to Plopsky, and it's 1 flashbang to get 3 kills. So Max 10s are coming out now, and this is one of those into pacing up. They want to go for an aggressive pick. There's something a little bit looser. Bring the Mac 10s out and go towards positions like apartment to do that. That's all you need.
Fortunately, he can't leap out with the Mac 10, but his teammate can, and Rez is full flash. Didn't check! He didn't check, and that was the bomb! Express delivery straight to the A site. CTs can rotate. They're all pincering in. Look at the blue just closing in around Vitality now. They know they're on a clock, and it's rather short. Nork's caught 1, so has Twist, and this is just going to get tumbled out of control. RPK is in a very good position for 2. Twist pushed through the Molotov, and now very well could be a clutch for the tank. Time to plant as well.
I like the look of this from RPK. Plopsky and Nork will stick together. They're both towards quad. Now it's not looking so good for him. As soon
He's
as
waited a long time.
Yeah, he has no idea they've got this close. He's hoping that they'll pincer him at one point. They spotted him. And they'll take him down. There was a moment he gets a double kill there, but it doesn't come through.
It looked real clunky for a second there. The fact they get to course correct and put 9 on the board. Good staying together. They're playing the percentages.
There's so many huge risks taken here by Vitality. It's like,
that's true.
It's 1 minute 30 in the close. We're just going for that apartments play again that cost us the second round. He's going to do that again. Hasn't worked this game so far. Give it another go. This time it makes more sense.
Jumping out. Doesn't really matter about their flashes if you're pipping them out mid-air or you're dodging them, or an 11-4, 10-5 kind of half here.
Here we go again in the apartments. Is it the same approach? Oh, the smoke makes things very difficult, but they do manage to beat it at least. They actually have found a way to thread the needle, but a couple of kills for NiP. That smoke becomes a problem now. Incendiary down towards quad. Lecro looking very comfortable. And what is the call here? Bombs in boiler room. They keep trying to force the issue out of this apartment position, but it has forced a rotation from Plopsky, and maybe the even...
Go B. The Shox gets...
Apex now. Okay, he's been dropped. So Shox might need to go B, but the bomb's not there. Luckily, they got 40 seconds. What's the play? They've got
They're out to lose the bomb.
Yeah, well, that's the round.
And that is the round, just like that.
You see, if you had, like, I don't know, Device and Dupree in that scenario, you'd see them kind of coming together, working something out. But it seems like there are two very separate objectives there. Shox is trying to fake towards B, RPK is waiting middle. No one's really committing or doing anything.
Yeah, the idea, probably not terrible, but the timing, not fantastic, right? When you think about how much time is left on the clock right now and how much time they still had to work with, Shox is not going to
He's not going to do anything here, but I like the idea.
He's trying.
The CT smoke from the other side.
CT smoke now, it really does make things problematic, and it will be 10-3. Good effort, I have to say.
I think all the best teams in the world are more than happy to sit there and not move for 20 seconds, right? They're more than happy to, with so much time on the clock in certain scenarios in 3v3s, they're just happy not to move. When they went and tried to sell, okay, cancel that one. Everyone get out of banana. We didn't stick the landing. The nades didn't land. Let's get out of there. Get out of there. All right, we'll try something else. But when we're looking at that scenario, they could have thrown that B fake, right? And then just froze. Held banana control, held halls control, but instead they tried to find kills. But
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
That is a little old school at this point. Twist has caught one, Masuta into the side. This is looking like the most promising round they've had in some time. Double kill. Presence on short does force him to cancel the plant, and Rez has got two! He's still alive! I can't quite believe he's gotten away with that. This was looking like Vitality's best chance in some time. And just like that, Rez just has 3 to deal with and takes 2 and gets away.
Yeah, they've got the advantage now, just waiting for things to settle somewhat. They exchange flashes, but Zywoo's still alive with 75 points of health. Flashbang towards the quad side. Masuta will set up Zywoo to get himself perched in the corner. Flames beneath him, but he's full of fire himself. Hits the headshot towards Reds. 2-on-2 now. CT's coming in. This is where the kills have to come in very quickly as a bomb. Well more than halfway gone now. Zywoo takes down the penultimate player. That should be it. Nork will be dropped as well. They'll get the 4th on the board with Vitality.
Just to secure the 4th in round 14. Masuta was how he opened it up. These 2 kills was how the A site was theirs. This was how Rez managed to make it a competitive round. Double kill and getting away as well. That last player taking that fight was low. Zywoo of all players as well. Another couple more bullets from Rez, but that's just if, buts, and maybes. 10-4. Let's see if they can find that 5th. Vitality certainly in need of it. Wow. Was that?
Wait, what?
That was Apex AWPing. Apex just lost the dual body shots from the M4. Plopsky wins it.
I guess he had the best spawn and went for the opening kill. Doesn't seem to be the solution or the remedy to their problems right now, as we'll see a 4 versus... And NiP have ran away with the first half indeed, but can they close it out? Get 11-4. If Nork gets a smoke down now, that would be ideal, but they have been able to push these. And again, they do it once more. Bomb goes down, Nork on for 2, nails it. Final kill will be his as well. Shoxy, something else to say.
And that's the end of that to just the 4 of Vitality.
Oh, poor old Alex. He thinks it's going to be a quick one. It's not happening, my friend. You're strapping yourself
what
in
have I done?
For a marathon. But we are going to see NiP now switching over towards the T side and Rez to patrol that banana. Here we join by Plopsky. One scary man makes his presence known here. That's going to be Zywoo, but Rez with the first shot. Does he want to duel him? Good flashbang, and that's a great shot.
Wow. He wants more. The flashbangs do arrive a second to support Zywoo's fragging, but...
Vitality win the pistol and convert. This one probably has overtime written all over it, just the way that these matches seem to play out at the high level. I tend to agree. But there are 2 smokes now towards the coffins and CD spawn area. Zywoo will block the first smoke to allow him to jump up on the coffins here. Got to hit these Apex. He's had a... That's not good enough, I'm afraid.
It's just not okay. He's in trouble. That's a shot from Zywoo, though, keeping them competitive. Lecro does find Apex. In fact, he's found more than that. Banana no longer a threat. 2 players for the retake for Vitality. The bomb's not even down yet.
They don't have to scramble and rush the bomb down. They've got a 3-on-2 scenario, good positions as well. No one needs to be challenging for a kill. Bomb will be planted here. Zywoo, oh, great position from Nork. He is protected. You can see it was down to a millisecond there. Twist didn't feel safe about it, but now a 3-on-1 ensues, and Shoxy has got the defuse kit, but he needs 3 kills as well. First will not be his, at least, at least at the middle area. He's going to have to go towards ruins now. CD spawn has been blocked off, and going to go for it, but not really much to get excited about.
They're not even thinking him. They're not giving him anything.
Look how little they give him. He knows where they are, but that's nothing. That's only half of the battle. No kit. Oh, in fact, sorry, I tell a lie. He has it, but no chance to.
Game leader Apex. So go for 5-7 on armor, and I have to say that miss towards Banana Chat. That
Yeah.
was on the bomb as well. You've got to hit those ones.
Yeah.
As a player of that caliber, and in this team, you've got to hit those shots. There's nothing, no two ways about it.
Yeah. I probably feeling a lot of the pain that Apex is currently feeling previously, right? As an in-game leader who tries to, you try to micromanage, and he's a very aggressive in-game leader. You're thinking about so many other things and not your crosshair in a lot of these situations. That's why I just don't think this is the setup. It's going to be the final form of Vitality. And I'm going to start saying, wow, Apex calling is exactly what we needed. Like, it's okay. Like, they've got enough here to be a serviceable team, but they want to be world champions. They've got the world's best player in their ranks, right? They want to take it to the next level. I don't think this current iteration with the in-game leaders Apex is going to be
on being able to focus exclusively on this
just from the eye test, I haven't looked at all his stats. I would say he doesn't look as promising as a player since he's taken over the in-game leader responsibilities.
Let me tell you, managing a team is not a fun thing.
By definitely understandable.
All right, well.
Oh dear, ZywOo. He actually managed to inflict some damage there. Looked like he was caught completely unawares, but the round will go their way. It's 3 very quick frags, make it 4. NiP do knock on the
full eco here because they need to get some guns up in the following. This should be round number 14 coming in the favor of NiP. USP.
Stay competitive, push Team Liquid to 3 repeatedly, wins versus EG. We've seen it all. But 13-4 is where we're focused now, and NiP are just 3 rounds away. Should be 2 rounds after this one. This is simply a formality. Vitality biding their time before they have to forge what would be an impossible comeback. And there goes the incendiaries. This is something you'll see a lot of NiP on the anti-ecos. They do it right, and a triple kill from Rez as they are forced forward from the flames.
Well, that's the round. It was a good one, a quick one, and we'll get into that. We're in round number 19. So Vitality looking a little bit shaken here. Inferno, one of the great decider, good to go. They definitely have the skill to play. They all know what they're doing. They just don't have the synergy right now across the board. It seems like the looser game style, it would have worked about 3 years ago. I feel like that would have been fine. With this level of skill they've got on the server, the NiP, they're not playing a looser game of Counter-Strike. They're playing a very tight and regimented version of the game, which is just shutting them down here. On maps like Inferno, it's very difficult to get out of this hole. And on the T side, just a couple more rounds required here for NiP. And they've got a bonus round to kick things off, chat, meaning they can just take all the traditional stuff out and throw it away. Got MAC-10s, Galils, go for something a little bit crazy. Let's see what's available to us.
They can bait out some smokes here on this B site, and then, well, that's perfect. They've done what they needed to do. They were able to cause that with 1:20 left on the clock. First smoke will be gone by 1 minute. Second smoke will have to be dropped. You've still got 40 seconds left on the clock to work with, and unless any run back the arch side again, keeping everything in question.
So now you don't know what's up middle. You have to at least respect it with player presence, excuse me. 3 players are still on A. So you've denied info. They don't have info for middle or banana. This is a CT nightmare.
There's a bit of a fake. You see them actually baiting all this utility. It's forced the rotation from ZywOo as well as they make their way towards the A site. RPK needs to deliver. Doesn't nail the first shot. The second not much better. And Shoxy here, he'll get 1 kill. Remember, ZywOo already rotated. We smoked off now. He's got the AWP looking towards middle, but they're already up, my friend. Bomb to go down. Very difficult spot as well to recover and defuse. I think they might just be saving. They're allowing.
That's right. They had a fundamental base. They were together for some time. But these guys get a step up already because they are NiP. They do have players who have competed at the top for some time. They'll be going down for you. But this could be the last round for European Counter-Strike of the day.
Yep.
It could be. It's never that easy, though. We'll see whether NiP can convert. ZywOo with the AWP. Used to him nailing it.
More of a screw there than a nail.
I know this syndrome exactly. He's getting information from his teammates, and he's constantly working out how can he help them as opposed to how can I get kills. It's a terrible place for an in-game leader to fall
guys,
into.
Don't give me anything here. There's no information.
Now he's going back to. But look at it. If you just watched Apex POV, he's just been going back and forth at CT spot. Oh, no. Knife out towards A. The bomb's at T ramp still. NiP have no intentions of committing anywhere.
Oh, God, I love that.
It's fun. It's fun to watch when you've got Chad who's lived it.
Oh, it's such a horrible feeling.
Masuta, however, is going to get tested with 2 players. Make it just 2 more, actually. Shox has caught 1. Apex under pressure. 30 seconds. And now
Nork's got
RPK.
up.
What is going on here? Nork's fully out on the A site.
So RPK knows they're coming from top of middle, but if he misses this shot, which there's a good chance he could do.
Well, they're going
They go
safe.
apartments, then they've actually done enough.
They're playing the percentages a little better than that.
Okay, so they can get the bomb down here. Shox just realizes we've got to step up here. We've got to run into the crosshairs of Twist, who gets 2. They're just feeding him now, and this could be the end. What are they doing?
Wow.
Oh,
Pack it up.
Pack it
Pack
in.
it up. Pack it up. All right, guys, I'm getting the tools.
yep. And that's going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. 16-4, a fantastic performance.